Solid Signal podcast for the week of September 5th, 2016. And if you're listening to this and it's not even September 5th, well, heck, you caught me. It's Labor Day weekend, and I decided to pre-record this podcast so that I could take a little time off. Although, let's be honest, I'll probably be on the computer working anyway on Labor Day. That's what I do. The subject for this week's podcast, let's get right into it. Fall is antenna time, folks, and I think that if you look at solidsignal.com, you're going to find some great deals on antennas in the month of September. I just have that feeling, I got to tell you. And before I turn this into like a total shill sales job, because nobody likes that on a podcast, let me back off for a second and tell you why fall is antenna time for me. Fall is antenna time because a lot of the country is shrouded in snow and lousy weather for about 4 months. Starting in, November and going on until, well, as long as it goes on. I remember one year it snowed in June, and come on already. But whether or not you've got cable or satellite or streaming, those things can go down when you need them most, when the power is fluctuating or when there are winter storms. It's not just a matter of being informed, you're going to need that, of course, but it's also a matter of being entertained. If your internet cable is severed, and that can happen in a winter storm, well, you're going to lose an awful lot of entertainment for, probably a couple of days until they get around to fixing it. If you get a lot of snow on your satellite dish and you can't get up there and you haven't put up a dish warmer, then you're going to lose that until the snow blows off or until you can get around to fixing it. The point is that there's a lot of times in the winter when you're shut in with nothing to do, and this is where an antenna is going to come in handy for you. TV from an antenna is always free. It's the most reliable form of television you can get, and it's available 24/7. Some areas have 50 to 70 different program sources, maybe not every city, but some do, and I just have to tell you, it's going to be something that you want to have for the winter. And if you want it for the winter, that means you have to put it up in the fall. That's why fall is antenna time for me. Not everybody can make do with an indoor antenna. I think if you're within 15 or so miles from a major city, you probably can, but a lot of us can't. And that's why you're going to need to go up on the roof or put up a post on your patio, that sort of thing, to get that antenna just the way you want it. You want to do that while the weather is still relatively nice, because going up on the roof can be a dangerous occupation if it's raining or snowing or slippery or cold. I mean, look, nobody likes that. So take a good look at the antenna selection over at solidsignal.com. I won't beg. I won't shill, well, a little bit. I mean, I'd love to just go Sunday, 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 or something really, salesy like that. But I mean, then you'd turn the podcast off and never come back. So let me just say, check it out. If you're not currently using a TV antenna, it's a one-time investment that makes a lot of sense to me. And even though it's harder than it used to be to integrate antennas with satellite, it's still worthwhile doing. There are still options out there for DVR use, and so give it a shot. That's the end of the pitch, but it's not the end of the podcast. There's one more thing that I kind of wanted to say a little bit, and it has nothing to do with antennas, which is kind of cool. And I just want to thank the folks in our warehouse operations in Novi, Michigan, because we have had one of the best summers ever, maybe the best summer ever at Solid Signal. I want to thank you, our customers, for buying, of course, but a lot of people think that we have this heavily automated operation, which it would be great if we did, but the truth is that we've just got some very hardworking folks in the warehouse who are out there making sure that the orders you put in are getting to you on a timely basis. They deserve a little bit of thanks. They deserve a lot of credit. And so it's all going out to you, warehouse folks. Thanks so much from the podcasters over at Solid Signal Podcast. In the meantime, there will be a new podcast, which I will record on time for the week of September 12th. Until then, have a great one.